So this is my tutorial on Retroarch and basically how to get it running. So the first thing you want to do is open up your browser. Then you want to go to retroarch.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. So go ahead and click download. You're going to scroll down to your Windows operating system or whichever one you have. You most likely have Windows 10 or 11. And you're going to go ahead and scroll down and click 64-bit. Gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click my desktop and go ahead and download it there. Okay, now that you have it, your installer, then you want to go ahead and click on it. Okay, now what you want to do next is go ahead and click next. I agree. Click next. You don't want to mess with any of this. Now, you do not need this. It is only optional. You can get it if you want, but I'm not. Go ahead and click next. Now, you don't want to mess with this. Do not click this icon. This will just make the process a lot harder. So just don't click on it. Click install and just wait. Now with RetroArch installed, you can go ahead and click finish. And now you can go ahead and delete or get rid of this installer. You don't need it. Now we're going to open up RetroArch. Okay. Now, here's the most important part. You want to download a core. So go ahead and click load core. Then you're going to click download a core. Now, you're going to scroll down until you see Nintendo Game Boy Advanced MGAB. Now, this one in particular, MGAB. This is the one you're going to need. So go ahead and click it. And that will download your thing. Now, let's go ahead and get you some ROMs and import some of that content. So, go ahead and go to your browser once again. Now, the website I personally like to use Vimm.net or Vimm's lair. Now, I would suggest this site because it's very safe. I'm using an ad blocker, and if you don't have one, you may see a couple ads, but don't worry too much. It is a safe site, I've made sure. So go ahead and click the Vault. That now takes you to a list full of games that you can emulate, but we're going to do the Game Boy Advance, so I'm going to go ahead and click Game Boy Advance. Now, I'm personally going to choose Pokemon Fire Red, but you can choose any one you want. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to go ahead and click download. Okay, now that is done downloading. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my file directory or my file explorer. Go ahead and go to downloads. And I'm going to go ahead and drag this to my desktop because it's going to make the rest of the process a lot easier. Now, what I want to do is I want to open my file browser once more. Then I want to go to my Windows icon, dash with whatever letter you have. So go ahead and click that because in there is going to be your RetroArch folder. Now, you're going to go ahead and click on that and then go down to where it says downloads and go ahead and open that as well. Then you're going to drag your ROM into there. Don't accidentally open it like I did here. So go ahead and drag it in there. And now you do not need to unzip it. You can keep it zipped. Now we can go ahead and load up our game. So go ahead and open up RetroArch once again. Now you can go ahead and click load core. And you're going to click that core you downloaded once before, or any other core that you may have downloaded. Now you'll know that this worked if you see in the bottom left hand corner your core. Like it said, MGBA, and it says MGBA, and we're good to go. Now you want to click load content. Click downloads, and then click your ROM that you want to activate. And there you go. The game is there. Now, if you're worried about the size, don't worry. Click window, and then you can change the scale of your window, however size you want, and you can even go full screen. Now, mind the blackness. I forgot to set it up properly so it can show the full screen, but it does work. Trust. And there you go. Now, there is one concern that you may have, that my key bindings don't make sense or you don't know how it works. So go ahead and go to settings, go to input or control, go to D-pad binds, and go ahead and go port control 1, and then here you go. It will tell you all the controls that you need and have, and you can even change them. And well, that concludes really my Retroarch tutorial and how everything works. You can change these in whatever way you want, and that's all.